Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tyorthesam, and I am bringing you a 16 and 5 team deathmatch. And my topic for this video is going to be my cousin, because he is actually playing this game with me. Uh, and so recently, me and him have gotten into a little predicament, I guess you could just call it, because just to be all classy. Because Uh, okay, well, let's start from the beginning. He's not really my cousin. He's like, okay, so I was hanging out with my friend Paul one day, and he introduced me to this kid, Robin, and I was like, okay, this kid's cool. We hung out a lot, and I was like, dude, you're my cousin, because I don't call people my bro because that sounds stupid. Unless they're actually my brother. Okay, but anyway. So, he told me about this girl that he liked, and her name is Ashley. And yeah, so he's like, "Hey, can you help me with her?" And I'm like, "Sure, okay, why?" And he's like, I'm just shy about it." And I'm like, "Okay." So I added her on Facebook, and we talked a little bit. And she's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, Robin's a nice kid." Blah 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 blah. They never really got together. And then I was talking to Robin one day. I'm like, "So how in between you and Ashley?" He's like, "Nothing. We never really got together or anything." I'm like, "Oh, do you still like her?" And he's like, "Nah, not really. I kind of moved on." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So then, a little time after that, I was talking to one of my exes, Mina, and yeah, so we were just talking, and then she started getting mad at me, and she was friends with Ashley, and I was like, "Hey, Ashley, Mina's all pissed at me. Can you like get her like not mad at me?" And she's like, "Oh, why is she mad?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then we just kind of talked for a little bit, and we just were like, "Oh yeah, blah 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 blah." And me being the cocky person I am, I'm always like, she's like, I don't really get why guys think I'm that hot. I'm like, "It's 'cause you're really beautiful." And she's like, "Nah," and I'm like, "Yeah, you are." And then yeah, that's how. And then yeah, so me and her just kind of became buddies, and then she's like, no, I was talking to her, and then I was like, Mina thinks I'm a disgusting person. She thinks I'm a terrible person. And then she's like, you're not. You're super cool. I'm like, okay, yeah, don't lie. It's really bad to lie. God's watching you. And she's like, oh, I'm not lying. I'm just some ugly ass kid that's like from Czechoslovakia. And she's like, you're not ugly. You're hella cute. I'm like, don't fucking lie to me. And she's like, I'm not lying. Then blah blah blah. We became friends, and then yeah, so I started to fancy her. And if you don't know what that means, it's British for like I started to like her, but it's not really British. But it's like what they say instead, like, oh, I like her. They say, oh, I fancy her. But anyway, I started to like her, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then so me and her just kind of flirt now. But anyway, so my cousin and I are kind of arguing right now. So yeah. So I was like, "Oh, hey, so you don't like Ashley anymore?" He's like, "No, I really do like her. It's just kind of hard for me to admit my feelings." I'm like, "Are you serious? Are you kidding me?" And he's like, "Why? Do you like her now?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, wow." I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry. She's really cool and everything." He's like, "You know what? Good luck trying to get her." I'm like, I am trying to get her, but I'm not gonna try to get her if you're trying to get with her." And then he's like, "No, go ahead, whatever. I don't care." So I'm trying, and then he's getting mad at me, and I'm like, "Okay, what?" And he's like, and now he won't text me. Oh yeah, and he's in Germany now, so well, he doesn't live in Germany, but he's like there for like most of summer, and it sucks because I really want to hang out with him. But yeah, back to the game. I know I was kind of camping with that Beretta 50 cal, but my cousin was sniping, and he was just kind of like there, and I was like, "Oh, here." And he's like, "Oh yeah, come help me. Make sure like nobody comes up next to me." I'm like, "Okay." And so I was just there with that crappy Beretta 50 cal with a variable and suppressor. It sucked, Yeah. Oh, let me just say what my class is right now. I'm using the MP7, extended mags, and suppressor, like always. Scorpion Akimbo secondary, sleight of hand pro. First perk, second perk is, I believe, quick draw. Third perk is stalker, and I'm using the specialist care package or specialist kill package or whatever you want to call it, package thing, whatever. But that's set up hardline assassin and then scavenger, and yeah. So I don't know. Uh, oh, me and my friend Paul, we always have like he has this really cute sister who I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a cocky asshole. I'll say that straight up. He has a hot sister, and I let him know every time that we talk. Like one time we were doing this thing for another channel where we just do random crap, and that was a knife fail. Like I'm sorry for that. And so we were doing this stuff for another channel called the Asbo 4. I'll actually put a link to that if you want to watch us embarrass ourselves and get hurt. Uh, yeah. But anyway, so I always let him know, and like randomly, like he was doing this thing for Asbo 4 where we were doing he had to jump a bike off a swing, and he was about to do it. I'm trying to talk him out of it. I'm like, "No, Paul, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Like your hot sister." And he just looks at me and he just slaps me straight across the face while we were on swing, so it really hurt. And yeah, oh yeah, Paul's a ginger. I believe that he does not have a soul, mostly because he tried to get into jazz band one time, and I know this is I think this is a meme or something now, but he tried to get into jazz band and he didn't get in, and the teacher seriously said to him, "You didn't have enough soul in your playing." I'm like, "Okay, you don't have a soul, Ginger," and I have to remind him that every day. And yeah, I'm a cocky asshole. I totally understand that, but that's who I am. If you can't accept that, you can go do something else. I don't care what you do. But anyway, this video is about to end, and it's a nice final kill cam. Well, not really nice. I mean, he sniped the guy with an AS-50 that had an ACOG, but it was a pretty good kill. I mean, that's not terrible as a headshot. But anyway, have a nice day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe, thumbs it up, or do whatever.